Alright, Kodiak MMPG. I have updated it and since I haven't made a video for what changed in the first place, I thought, okay, I will do that now, and there's a lot that changed. So let's get started. As you can see on the minimap, the entire command area, the bottom right tech point area has changed. Go to that later. Well, that's the last thing for the video. For now, just a small changes. Tunnel V5 has an extra crate here, for example. And we have some extra pillars here in surface access. And we go through the entire biosphere areas, and well, I will come to that later. We will see a lot of a gray box, which is currently temporary and hopefully and just there to see how it plays with. For Southern Biosphere, like what you've noticed probably is that I've moved this RT over to here and added some rocks, and I will continue further into that direction later. For now, I have added these gray box planes throughout the entire biosphere areas to get ceiling high cover to prevent aliens going over that, but at the same time they are also blocking line of sight. For example, over here you have this arch over there, and you have this here, but at the same time this entire northern biosphere area is kind of shaped like an 8, where you can go over here and jump through those as well. Those are basic secondary routes, and for marines those are both from both sides traversable. Let's continue. Lower Rapids. Not much changed here, just before I've added some grey box walls over there. Yeah, that's it. That has changed from vanilla. I don't know how many of you are aware, but at some point the RT moved from there to there. Gotta thank Psych for that. And let's continue. Not much changed over here. Observation. This thing here used to be a choke point, but also had the problem that it was a very marine strong position, so I've added some pipes up here in the ceilings for aliens to go over that and have a little bit of cover, but at the same time to let aliens go down this hallway and a more or less flank route. I've added a less beautiful vent right now, and another one here. That is in addition to the vent that you there. Vanilla. This vent has been modified as well to have a third exit over there. I can go through it alien in a moment. This is basically the area where I will switch to alien and show the changes, how I thought about those changes. So first, to deal with marine pressure coming from observation, alien, you have this vent here. You can keep going, or you just leave here and you feeling to go about this, or you can go through the floor here, and then you have those crates that cover your entrance to the vent over here, and then basically can attack this area from every side. Next to that, we have this door is open now. In addition to this opening, so we have an extra opening. And we also have a broken window here for aliens to basically cut down through that hallway. And also quite a long line of sights that was hard to deal with, so aliens have this. Marines can also just jump down here and snipe the RT. There's one. Let's continue. Hydroponics, there hasn't been much changes, I think. Broken this window here, so you can jump through it. Marines should not be able to shoot through it. They can jump up here though. Yeah, now if we continue, we come to the new command area, which I think is the last bit of news on this map. First, we have a new vent over on this side. That's what used to be a big dead end, and I didn't like the big dead end, so I just made it, gave it a little vent, little gray box. This is currently the hallway leading from hydroponic to command. Also with a little extra vent behind the RT, and as you can see, command in itself doesn't look much different from how you know it. The windows are closed. It has been a little bit rotated, a little bit flipped, and we have a half-finished new room here that connects to 1000 biosphere this way. Now this entire area from a gameplay perspective. Up here, this entire upper platform, there is no paving. Can't place buildings here, you can't build arcs here, you can't roll arcs here. It's basically off limits for, or even for bots. And arc range for this hive, because that was the main problem that we had with the command hive, both in vanilla and even for version 1.0 of Kodiak MMPG. We have the arcs are from this point on in hive range. Like arcs can arc the hive from here. Down here they are not in range. Need to move up those stairs. To deal with that, quickly go gorge from up here. Give ourselves Vile Bomb. We have a little vent here that has this entire area in an overview, so it might be a little bit heavy-handed. There should not be a single spot for the arcs to be safe against the gorge from up here. At the same time, for the entire loading area, if Marines want to drop a phase gate somewhere here, the power node is over there, which is also in mile range from here, or it's basically also right underneath the vent. So setting up an RT or a phase gate in loading will be difficult for Marines when they have when aliens have a command hive. As for the other vents, basically, there's a little breakthrough here with that crate serving, like you have a little bit of a line of sight there, but that crate serving as cover for aliens to have this as a relatively safe traversal route through this. Even if Marines are over there, aliens should be able to go through here somewhat in decent cover and then can decide to go to the vent leading to hydroponics, or they can continue here, which we have another splitter for the vent, the one that is basically flanking this hallway here. The other one is going out here where the old command used to be, through this window. Reason for that is it has Marines used to put a gate back here, and that was just very difficult to attack for aliens coming from down from this hallway. Marines cannot jump up here, but they can jump through the window on this side. So it should... Come on. Trust me, Marines can do that. Okay. So yeah, this should just create more dynamic gameplay. Apparently Marines cannot jump out. Good to know. Okay, that was generally everything there is different in between Kodiak MMPG version 1.1 by now and vanilla Kodiak. I hope it provides better gameplay, and I would really like to have some feedback if this works. If that's true, then I can start making the grey box bits more detailed.